Lex Luger thought he had it all. He had just won the '94 Royal Rumble and was on the verge of a title shot at WrestleMania 10. But then, everything changed. In 1995, he joined WCW, the wackiest wrestling company in America. And boy, things will never be the same. Tune in to WCW Monday Nitro, Mondays at 7 on TNT.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to Late to the Nitro Party. We are here to review WCW Monday Nitro from December 4th, 1995, coming to you from the America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, home of the Phoenix Suns of the NBA. Attendance to this show was 9,000, only 3,000 paid, so they gave away 6,000 tickets to this thing. The rating was, it drew a Nielsen rating of 2.4. Raw the same week drew a 2.6, so the ball is back in Raw's court. So they're kind of flip-flopping every week. Nitro will win, then Raw will win, and back and forth. So let's bring it up and press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Maybe tonight we'll finally see something out of, I don't know, who are some top WCW talents. Jerry Flynn.
Jerry Flynn.
Yeah.
Great music there.
We might see Barry Darsow.
Jerry Flynn was one of those guys, incredibly average worker, martial arts gimmick, but has the bitchinest entrance music in the history of wrestling.
I'd say it beats out Luger's,
It's
honestly. I thought Flynn's was great.
freaking awesome.
Bull
For
Payne.
no apparent reason.
Bull Payne could make an appearance.
Who?
Who?
Bull Payne.
Who was that?
Bill Payne?
Bull, B-U-L-L.
Was he in like the was he like the full-blooded Italians or something?
Let me look him up.
With Tracy Smothers. So this is coming from the America West Arena. So my guess is why they gave away so many damn tickets is because this is a bigger arena. This is a lot bigger arena than the Salem Civic Center. So they had to fill it up.
Oh, you know what? I was actually sort of close. January 18th, he'll make his debut. He was in ECW for a while. Wrestled under the name Psycho.
Okay.
It's original.
Yeah,
So
we'll see him in a few weeks.
We should point out, first of all, Heenan has what appears to be a bag of ruffled potato chips with a weasel inside of it. And also I should point out that Bischoff is wearing a Navajo print denim jacket over a turtleneck.
Oh my God.
So a little different look. Bischoff loves him some turtlenecks.
Yeah.
And that dog is dressed up as an angel this time.
Son of a bitch, why does this happen every time? What marker are we at now? God damn it.
150.
Okay. Tell me when you hit 206. It's fucking
What is,
WWE Network.
Are you like buffering or what's
No,
happening?
All right,
just-
hold on. Shut up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, I hit play and the fucker just didn't play.
Oh, it might have been loading.
It might have been a piece of junk.
Next,
Are you on a 56K modem over there? What are you?
92K.
on Saturday, put some of these episodes on your hard drive.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, that way you
That
don't
way-
have to worry about streaming them.
Yeah.
So we get a tag title match here right out of the gate.
I don't know who the tag champs are.
They are Harlem
Harlem
Heat
Heat
right now.
Oh, did they win it at a house show, maybe?
They did. The American Males beat them for it on one of our early episodes,
Right.
and then like a week later, Harlem Heat beats them back, and this is a return match, I
Right.
believe. Worst music.
Twilight of Scotty Rick's career.
Yeah,
The Flock wasn't
he
all
goes
that
to Raven's Flock, and then that's about it.
I liked the Flock.
I did too, but
It was all right.
Better than the corporate ministry, I can tell you that.
It's the corporate
Yeah, I agree
ministry.
with you there.
What a fucking douchebag gimmick stable that was. That doesn't even make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Pinzer is wearing a multicolored cummerbund.
He wore that sometimes. He busts that out every now and again.
Get a little flashy.
Yeah.
This must have been a long Nitro because
Oh, it is. I meant to bring that up. This is the first show they started early. You know how they do that every once in a while? So this show is 55 minutes long instead of the usual 47.
I was going to say, because the timer here.
So they squeeze out an extra, 7-8 minutes on the show because it started early.
Is that when they want to get the jump on Raw or something?
Yeah,
so
yeah, basically.
Is this really the best way to get a jump on Raw?
I like tag team wrestling.
Yeah, just depends.
People in the South like tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
This is one of the best modern tag teams right here.
Really, I mean, it is. You could really tell. I mean, Booker T has the lion's share of the talent in this team, and
he's one of the few guys that has acne in his armpits.
He really goes on to. I mean, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. I mean, goes on to five-time world champ.
Well, and what other tag teams do you have? What other good tag? I mean,
okay,
at this point
in WCW, we've got these two, the Blue Bloods, Steven Regal and Bobby Eaton.
Are Public Enemy here yet?
Public Enemy's in ECW. They don't come till later.
The Nasty Boys? Are they
Nasty Boys. Oh, and then we have like
any Horseman variant and Sting Luger sometimes. They work a lot
Luger
together.
Sometimes we have jobber teams like the Highway Patrol and the Barrio Brothers and like the Super Assassins. We saw them at World War III.
So really, if you're gonna put on a good tag team match, this is probably what you're gonna put on.
Scotty Riggs is clubbering or getting clubbered in the corner.
I think the American males probably have a better work rate than the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean, I like the Nasty Boys as a tag team, but I think against Harlem Heat, that's always kind of a more brawling style.
So he whiffs the first drop kick. So let's just repeat the spot and get a 1 count. Their ring gear is like jeans and like cowboy boot wrestling boots.
Yeah.
Just a lot of denim going on.
Who's he talking about?
Talking about
Bagwell.
Savage.
Oh, Savage?
Yeah.
I was talking about. I'm not paying
No,
attention.
this is WCW. They don't talk about the match going on.
Nice flying forearm from Riggs. Tags in Bagwell, shoulder block. This match, it gets slightly botchy towards the end, but almost landed on his knee there.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty crisp to start out with. Like it's okay. Towards the end, I think it gets a little sloppy, but I like how they're at least pointing out the rules. Nice roll up from Bagwell.
Good exchange there.
I like it when they at least point out that the ref is admonishing them for the rules. So this angle with Colonel Parker and Sister Sherry, why they spend so much time on this angle that like it's two managers. Who gives a crap? Why are we wasting time on this?
Yeah, it's not like they're iconic managers.
Yeah, who gives a shit? She has sideburns.
Yep.
Just hanging around.
I was actually just trying to think of a good love gimmick between two managers that I would give a shit about. Maybe like a gay gimmick between like Ellering and, I don't know, Jimmy Hart. Expensive.
Paul Ellering. I think Booker T or Stevie Ray just dropped an F-bomb in the background.
Oh, I'm sure.
Probably.
That the camera wasn't supposed to pick up.
Was it lingerie or something?
No, he's giving her like this shawl and a necklace,
Oh.
and it's just stupid. Like,
And back to wrestling.
yeah, no kidding.
If you look at a crowd from like then and a crowd from now, it's crazy because, like watching Extreme Rules last night, everyone had a phone videotaping and taking pictures.
And the demographic.
Like,
That's pretty stiff wheel kick.
But I mean, like, do you remember the days when like you just paid attention to what was
Yeah.
happening?
To what was actually happening in front of you.
It's almost
Yeah,
weird
it
to
is
even
way
think about it now.
It is way different now. Because I mean, my thing is, if I paid, I don't know, $30 for a seat, I don't want to spend it on my phone. I don't care if what's happening is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, like this. Damn it, I paid for it. I'm gonna watch it.
Why does Harlem Heat need a manager?
Because they're heels. That's really the only like.
I don't know. Can Booker T not talk yet? I mean,
No,
he goes
Booker
on
T
to have great mic work.
He drops in bombs. And
Booker T can't talk, but he calls Hulk Hogan the N-word, so they got to give him a manager.
Oh, this reminds me. Virgil did a podcast, WrestleZone, and he honestly thinks that Hogan was framed and that they put sound bites into the video of him saying these things. It was an imitator, an impersonator of Hogan saying those things.
What is Virgil's real name? It's like Jones something. His last name's Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, there you go.
Mike Jones, if you're out there in internet land, we need to get a Twitter so we can get a hold of him.
We'll give you $50 of fuck money.
Of fuck money. Come get some. Seriously, get that Twitter account up and we'll get him on the show.
Grant, you're the twatter guy. I got Facebook.
I'll make the twatter work.
Holler at the Iron Sheik and Virgil and whoever else you can find. See what Scotty Riggs is doing. I love Scotty Riggs' cell right here. How he's just balled up in the ropes. Good sell by him. Okay, so Booker T, or I can't remember. I couldn't see which one it was. Booker T is mouthing, that is AC Green of the NBA.
Okay.
I'm guessing he played for the Phoenix Suns at this time, but his claim to fame is that he lost his virginity when he was like 45.
Oh, really?
He never had relations, which for an NBA player is some pretty good willpower.
Was it just like a...
He waited till he got married.
Oh, my God.
Which is like insane.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Because those guys just get a gaggle of ass.
Heck, by the time you're 45, you really can't. I mean, it may not be that enjoyable.
Well, if you've never done it until then, you're probably hard for at least 10 years straight.
It's like, oh, I see what you've been getting at.
I don't want to be bad at it when I'm 45. Like, that's the worst thing.
But that was because otherwise, if you didn't know who that was, he's just jawing some random fan. But he's an NBA player. This is what I was talking about. This match kind of gets a little sloppy towards the end. It's not real. First 4 or 5 minutes was pretty crisp, and then it sort of slows down.
Has Bagwell been in it? Like,
very little, yeah. Hot tag to Bagwell.
All right, so here's two pretty decent workers.
Yeah, I mean, Bagwell has his moments. He can be kind of shitty at the same time, too.
Well,
but Rikishi bump from Booker T.
I mean, honestly, he's Luger 2.0. He's new and improved.
Fisherman suplex from Bagwell. That was nice. I mean, I'll give him this. He's a better worker than Luger. He's also smaller, a little more agile.
We'll get to see him and Luger feud.
So they botch a slingshot here because they just sort of... It's like, well, we're going to give up on that spot.
Yeah, wasn't there a feud over the percentage of body fat in their bodies?
Yeah, I think that was Harlem Hangover, front flip leg drop.
He stopped doing that eventually, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to probably a little more little safer finisher, I would guess, because you botch that, you land your ass on a guy's head or something, that could get ugly.
I remember there towards the end, they tried to make him like The Rock, and like he did all the stuff The Rock did, basically.
Yeah. He had the bookend, which is one of the worst names for a finisher in the history of wrestling. That was basically a rock bottom.
Mm-hmm. Now, why would they even be doing that to a fan? Everybody else is like pointing their finger and
Yeah,
mouthing.
but he's a professional athlete, so he needs to be made an example of.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now we got Mean Gene with Sting and Luger. So not a whole lot goes on in this promo. Basically, save you a lot of time. They both want to win the world title. They'll wrestle each other if they have to, even though they're friends.
We've been doing this for 14 episodes.
Yeah,
same,
exactly.
Same angle.
Same sort of thing. Luger and Sting have been doing this for the last 20 years almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound like your son just said "son of a."
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, not a whole lot going on here. We're not even to the Luger portion of the promo yet, which he just
I don't know.
He just drones on as usual because he doesn't have a teleprompter.
Mm-hmm. Have they acknowledged that Starrcade's basically a Japan versus USA thing yet?
Yeah, we do. We get a Starrcade promo here later. We get it, you're friends. We get it, you disagree. We get it, you're both wrestlers. You're both
just replay pick any of their promos ever with the two, and it's the same
wash,
thing.
rinse, repeat. Do we seriously get Luger Savage again? Yeah, we do. Damn it. I'm getting kind of sick of that match. It's like the 5th time we've had some variation of Savage Luger. So, this is pretty funny here. Sting starts going to the back and realizes, shit, I've got a match. I got to turn around because they started playing his music.
That's funny.
You can tell he's kind of pissed about it. He's like, damn it, I just looked like an ass in front of all these people.
That's the best part of the show so far.
Sting's kind of got a orange and black sort of tiger print makeup going on. So here, it's going to be Sting against Kurasawa. This will be the abrupt end to Kurasawa's push that he's had, because he's going to job to Sting pretty quick. Grant, you still there?
Yep, still here.
Yep, okay. There he is. All right, we just got to make sure you're not sleeping on us.
Nope.
You're off tomorrow, aren't you?
I am.
What time are you going to be in on Saturday? Or Friday night or whatever?
Friday night about midnight.
Okay.
We can just meet over here like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That work?
I might still be half asleep. But...
I'll wake your ass up with a fire hose.
I'll bring the fire hose.
Of course you would.
I
think I still got that flamethrower fire.
Yeah, let's get that out.
Or do you have that? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know what became of it. It might.
I think I do. I think it's in the shed over Mom and Dad somewhere. I still have that barbed wire wrapped baseball bat in my attic here.
Oh, yeah.
That we used for the thing in Mattoon.
Yeah.
So, here in a little bit, they bring up how Kurasawa, of course, broke Road Warrior Hawk's arm, kayfabe. Well, Heenan fucks up again and calls them the Legion of Doom instead of the Road Warriors, similar to how he called Ray Traylor Boss Man at World War III. So Heenan needs to lay off the scotch
Yeah, he
and
just doesn't
remember
give a
what
shit.
company he's in. Sounds like Howard Dean.
I do like the greatest Howard Dean scream ever.
It's just
It's perfect.
Do it.
Here, I'll sit my kid down. He'll frighten me. Oh, he's not. He's upset. I don't know how well it'll pick up. It'll probably kill some of the sound, but
that
like
is pretty
popped
good.
my headphones.
That is pretty good. We should have warned the audience, like, turn down your
no
speakers
warnings. It's
in
funnier
3,
that
2,
way.
1.
You know,
Kid's
it's their
scared.
fault for not following politics and not knowing what the Howard Dean scream was.
I like to see Kurasawa working the arm. That's his gimmick.
Yeah.
Shitty looking chops. So Mongo gives us a fun fact of how much pressure it takes to break a human arm for some reason.
Because he's Mongo.
That was in his fun facts.
So Stinger Splash to immediate Scorpion Deathlock.
Is that Hitler in the front row? In that red jersey?
He does almost have a Hitler stash in the Florida State jersey.
Yeah.
So that's the end of Kurosawa's push. He jobbed in about 2 minutes to Sting.
He's off to kill people.
And he's probably going back to Japan. My guess would be like his program here is done, so they got to job him out.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason, my video's really good. I don't know if maybe it's this particular Nitro, if you guys have it too or whatever, but everyone in the crowd for me kind of looks like a Dick Tracy bad guy. They're all just kind of off.
Pixelated.
A little bit, yeah. Like I think I see Prune Face.
I love the Simpsons where it's
Yep,
Ned Flanders as a little boy. I'm Dick Tracy. Now I'm Prune Face. Now I'm Prune Tracy. Now I'm Dick, and it cuts off. He's about to say Dick Face.
Yep.
Kind of a side note, there is this thing right here is called the Raspberry Pi. Somebody invented a program that basically you press a button and it plays a random episode of The Simpsons.
That's
you just
cool.
hook it up to your TV and it's like a random
Nice.
Simpsons generator.
Nice.
By the way, speaking of Dick Tracy, for those of you out there who haven't seen the Warren Beatty Dick Tracy movie, it's fantastic.
Is it really?
The what?
It really is.
Movie?
Warren Beatty. With
Oh yeah,
Madonna,
yeah. Right.
remember?
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
I was thinking about that the other day, so I bought it on Amazon, and it's good. It's really good.
I have a bunch of the toys from that movie.
Do you
I had a
really?
few of those. I had I had Prune Face and what was it, like Lips Mahoney?
Yeah,
Like
Lips
the guy that had the
yeah.
square head,
Um,
the really like square chin. What was that
Yeah.
guy's name?
I don't know.
then there's Flat Top.
We're talking about incredibly obscure shit at the moment.
Well, it's Saturday Night promos on the.
Whatever. That's
We did-
Apple ripped
We
the
did
Apple Watch
we
off.
did just talk over a Starcade promo, so
Oh, we did.
Yeah, Starcade. Finally, it's U.S. versus Japan or
I
New
don't know how
Japan.
that ends.
That should have been called World War III.
Yeah.
Hey,
E.
it's not too soon.
Well, not for Heenan. It's not.
Scott Norton, he's still around.
Scott Norton.
Yeah,
He's a large man.
he is a large, strong fellow. He is shaped like a barrel with arms.
Yep, pretty much. He looks like out of shape, in shape guy from the 50s
He
on
really
Family
does.
Guy.
Yeah, no, if his mustache were a little longer on the ends. What's Norton's finisher? A power bomb?
What did he use? Yeah, something like that. Some sort of power bomb variation, I believe. I don't really think we've seen it yet on Nitro. Only one half of the pyro's going off.
So we've got a man again in his bathrobe and the mouth of the South.
Yep.
This doesn't make any sense.
It's just the entire Dungeon of Doom doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Wish Mongo would quit saying things.
Yeah, he's pretty terrible. So we kind of get the powerhouse versus powerhouse set up here.
Scott Norton, I mean, he's clearly shorter, but Norton doesn't look small.
No. I mean, Norton's probably 6'3", 6'4", and
I mean, just
probably,
looking at his frame's almost as big, just shorter.
Probably damn near pushing 3 bills.
Yeah. It would be interesting, and no one will ever know. It would be interesting to know the actual weight of every wrestler.
Yeah, like I said, you'll never know because that stuff's gimmicked all to hell.
It's insane.
That's pretty good to get Norton up that easy.
Yeah.
He just picked him right up like nothing. Oh, you okay over there?
I'm good.
Did I miss anything?
Not really, just a lot of clubbering. This right here is impressive.
Man.
Picks him right up for an atomic drop. I personally would have went for the back suplex as I'm not dropping a 400-pound man on my kneecap.
Right.
So that my ankle shatters into 20 pieces. Mm-hmm. So the Giant's selling leaves a little to be desired. He just sort of stumbles around like a drunk.
Talking about going to commercial or just saying stay here just for the heck of it?
No, they're just talking about how they'll like go late if they have to.
Oh,
so that's kind of a new thing. Catches him out of the air, choke slam, and that's all she wrote.
It was a big choke slam.
Yep. Yeah, the whole ring shook.
Be a fun time to discuss, speaking of the whole ring shaking. Yeah, these rings genuinely don't have a ton of give.
No, a little stiffer.
They're
platform.
A lot stiffer than you would think. And for anyone interested, I recommend going down to your local WrestleTorium and running the ropes a little bit, taking a couple bumps.
Get stretched by
local shooter.
Is there anywhere in St. Louis where you can use a wrestling ring?
I'm sure somebody's got a wrestling school. I mean, it's not near as big as it used to be, but I'm sure somebody does.
Yeah, it'd be cool just to go get in a ring and just see what it's like.
Yeah, getting too old for that shit.
Yeah,
it hurts. That's what it's like.
I'm sure, but
I'm genuinely amazed these guys aren't injured more than they are. I mean, they are injured constantly.
And they're injured constantly. Oh boy, this match for the 500th time.
Yeah.
Oh, but first, Mean Gene. Who we got here?
I'm gonna guess Hogan.
all right,
nice. There we
Flair.
go.
That's a nice surprise. Yeah, I figured they were about to do for a Hogan segment. He's probably not here this week.
True, yeah.
He only comes to certain ones. Oh, he's got Charles Barkley.
Look at them pants.
Yeah, Charles Barkley. Yeah, those are some. He's wearing mom jeans.
Yeah, he is.
Charles Barkley played for the Phoenix Suns at this time, so. I like Flair in the sweater.
Yeah.
Just pleated slacks. Yeah, Charles Barkley's enormous.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
He dwarfs Ric Flair.
I just wish he would not hike his pants up so much.
Well, it was 95.
I know.
He's wearing Bugle Boy jeans. Oh, they're going to do a 30 for 30 on ESPN about Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Has it been advertised yet?
I don't think it's advertised,
Yeah,
but
I
I saw
knew
a
they
thing
were
on the
doing
internet about it. That
I don't know when it's going to be, though. But yeah, I think they worked on it last year.
that'll be
30s
awesome.
30s are all great. Even if you're not a huge sports fan, they're they're
So far, the few that they've done on pro wrestling, maybe just the one about Scott Hall, is really good.
What was that one about the Von Erichs? Was that a 30 for 30?
Yeah, there was one about the Von Erichs, too, I think.
Yeah.
It's nice because it's pro wrestling, but WWE doesn't have a hand in it.
Right.
So they can't, like, mold it to fit their agenda.
Right.
So it's much more unbiased.
Have either of you guys seen Chasing Tyson, that documentary?
I have not.
No.
Amazing.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is it just about Mike Tyson being
Is it just
screwed up?
is it just Mike Tyson running down a road? And
No,
someone's
it's
chasing
him and Holyfield.
Okay.
Oh.
It's about
Like
ear biting
build
thing?
up for that.
For the fight where he bit his ear?
It's just their whole rivalry from the time when they
okay.
were both on the Olympic team
Right.
all the way up to when they both retire.
I'll be darned.
I have McDonald's French fry container with Charles Barkley on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the main event for Bash of the Beach 98 should have been these two against Malone and DDP and Hogan Rodman in
Roger.
a
Three-way
fatal
tag.
three-way tag.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flair's the most over guy in the company.
Kind of
Like
stabbing Hornet fans in the back.
A little bit, but
Bag.
yeah, it's like a battery-operated weasel.
Yeah. I remember when they sold those at, like, Cracker Barrel and stuff.
Yeah.
There are people listening to this that don't know what Cracker Barrel is.
Most Southern people, I'm sure.
I
would,
love
but-
that story that Petey Williams told about Scott Steiner, where he's like, "Where do you want to eat?" I don't know, Cracker Barrel. And he like makes him pay. It's like he's like, "But you're rich."
Uh-huh. We seriously need to go to his Shoney's or whatever.
Yeah. Like he's one of those people. I actually think he's pretty normal, but like he just got way too into his gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Luger. People get on their feet for Luger's music.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's amazing. It's almost like the Guile theme. Like it goes with anything.
Little bit, yeah.
If you play the Luger theme while doing laundry, you'll do it 10 times as fast and way harder.
Whoa! Look at Jimmy Hart's Luger jacket.
I want that.
He's got some good what is it called? Spray. What is it called?
I don't know.
You know, whenever you get those
spray paint.
Not spray
No.
paint.
I know what you're talking about. Airbrush.
Airbrush. Yeah, he's got a pretty good airbrush artist.
I
his jackets.
would get a good wool liner for that. That would be my winter coat. Show up
So
to my
Luger-
job at the
We
cubicle.
seriously do need to go somewhere with wrestling ring jackets on somewhere.
Luger is not very good at giving fake handshakes like he's trying to. He's trying to be a douchey heel, and he fails at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just actually how Lex Luger shakes hands.
He's just spastic.
Yeah, he doesn't know how it works. He was never taught because he was grown in a lab.
Yeah. Big pop for Savage.
He's the world champion. These people have respect for it.
Savage was huge in the mid-90s, not just in wrestling.
Savage looks like a... Ugh.
He looks like a car wash.
A little bit. Yeah.
He looks like the car wash.
Hey, you were hot for the 90s.
I'm going to look her up.
Random fan from December 4th Nitro.
If you're listening, let us know.
Yeah.
She looks like a Shannon.
A
She
Shannon?
does look like a Shannon.
Who's that country singer that was big in the 90s?
Shania
Twain, yeah. Shania.
She's from Canada, you know, eh?
Oh, what's that all about?
So,
Probably
Savage...
Dungeon.
Savage in a pink and lime green with streamers ensemble. Oh, I think that female they showed is like the ring valet that takes like the ring jackets and stuff. I think that was...
Shannon?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, see, there she is.
Oh, there she is, yeah.
So we are outside the ring. 2
Immediately.
seconds into the match. The cameraman is confused.
All Randy Savage matches should take place outside the ring.
More opportunities for axe handles. Savage looks crazier than usual.
He's a little
Like
strung
his
out
eyes
looking,
twitching.
Yeah. Those pants are pretty loud.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to be that.
No, he's crazy.
Even if I knew it was a work.
Like, he's not supposed to hurt me, but you just never know. So, is Luger preaching to him about fair play and sportsmanship? No, it's not very babyface. See, Savage doesn't have to be a babyface because he's a
crazy.
lunatic.
Yeah.
Well,
So he just...
He's he's preaching the sportsmanship that they used to have in the WWF bodybuilding
The
organization.
WBF.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
World Bodybuilding Federation.
Vince McMahon lost about $20 million on that.
Yeah. That was their way of getting Luger.
Yeah.
Before his do not compete clause was
Yeah.
up.
Holy God, what a disaster.
Was infinitely worse than the XFL.
It's like, we'll do a bodybuilding league where we give bodybuilders gimmicks and they bodybuild against each other. That'll be riveting television. You know what? I like that spot. I like what Luger just did there. You won't hear me say that very much. But, like, most guys just run headlong into the turnbuckle and sell it. He catches himself and stays on the offense.
Luger's been running into stuff without meaning to long enough that he gets it.
Is this the main event?
Surely it's for the world title.
Is this the main event?
What? Yes, yeah. World title match.
World
This
title.
is the main event.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean anything.
No,
It's the world
main
title.
event's going to be a TV title match.
As it should be. Tell you what, he got about 3/4 of the way across the ring on that one.
I'd like to point out that this Nitro is a lot better than the last Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that. One thing I needed to point out that was discussed at the beginning of the show is that Bischoff said after last week with Hogan elbowing the referee and chasing the Giant around with a chair, the Giant, Ric Flair, and Hogan are all on probation, whatever that is, from like the commissioner. So it's basically
Flair was just
saying,
on the show.
well, they can
For
be on the
wrestling.
show, but if they ass up again, they get like suspended or something. Because Flair came out and beat the hell out of Sting and Luger, and then the Giant came out, and then Hogan chased him off with a chair and elbowed a ref. So they're all three on probation. They're on double secret probation.
Even though what they did is what happens on every wrestling
Yes.
show.
But Nick Bockwinkel had enough, damn it. Yeah, we still got about 15, 16 minutes left in this show, so...
I can't imagine just all this match.
What that tells me is that there's going to be post-match shenanigans.
It's 15 minutes of Bischoff and Mongo talking.
Ah, God.
It's Mongo discussing current events. Today in the Balkans.
Yeah, no shit. The Falkland Islands have been invaded.
The Indonesian unemployment rate skyrocketed.
So we get a commercial break into a Starrcade promo in the middle of the match, which actually I'm not that disappointed with. 95.
I mean, this is, like we've said before,
This
would
would be
now,
awesome if they did this today.
But you're wasting a Starrcade on it, you know?
Yeah, Starrcade's supposed to be your biggest show.
Yeah, it should be like
Do this at
Flair and Harley Race and stuff, not this.
Flair and Harley Race, 83, Flair for the gold.
That should be Starrcade's gimmick, is that Harley Race comes back every year
Yeah.
and just
and defends his Starrcade title, and he never loses.
It's like the streak with the Undertaker, only it's Harley Race.
And the match could be 5 seconds long. He could come out and just legit punch someone in the face.
Yeah.
Watch somebody.
Disco Inferno.
Can we get a still shot of Luger's face right there and put it as the...
You can try.
Because his selling there was pretty awesome.
That could be our picture from every episode, is just a different shot of Luger making a face.
Jesus. Yeah, they're talking about it.
that,
Oh,
yeah.
Kimura from Savage.
Yep.
Working the shoulder.
Turns out Randy Savage is a catch wrestler.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
No, me either. I mean, maybe now, but...
Too soon. Actually, like, a decent amount of legit shoot wrestling going on, like him putting his knee on his head,
Yeah.
figure four in the arm, like legitimate stuff that you would want to do in a fight.
I think they're fully arrested at this point.
Yeah, it's a rest hold, but it makes it seem legitimate. It's more realistic than holding somebody in a headlock for 2 minutes.
True. Grant?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Jesus.
Nice.
Who's all in that picture?
Eric Fehrenbacher. Anyways, we'll look at it in 10 minutes because we're talking about something we're looking at on the audio podcast.
That nobody is going to be able to see.
We'll put the picture up on the
Small
on the
package.
Facebook so everyone knows what the hell we were looking at.
Ah, god damn
Yeah, I think we should.
it.
Nobody
will.
knows like who.
I know. I'm just shy.
Scan that. Do you have a scanner?
No, but I think I can take a good enough picture with my camera.
Go to Kinko's.
Well, you can get like
Is Kinko's still a thing?
It's FedEx now. It was FedEx Kinko's, and they dropped the Kinko's. But yeah, it's a thing.
There's like some sort of sorcery you can do with your phone where you can like make your phone
Yeah,
a
no,
scanner.
I've got a phone scanner like to PDF for documents.
Yeah. There's another picture that I was thinking of. I mean, that one's great, but there's another one like remember that one where we're in front of the school? It's like an actual like photo, Like of every boy basically in the 8th grade class in NWO shirts.
Yeah, I don't know whatever became of that one.
Somebody's got that. I've seen it in the last 5 or 6 years somewhere. Maybe Seth has it.
Seth might.
He wouldn't know where the hell it was though.
Oh,
He has our Hyper
Shelton.
Studio presentations.
Oh God, I'd love to see those.
Hyper Studio.
I've tried to find Hyper Studio on the internet, and I can't.
I know,
I'm pretty
it's-
sure,
it's-
like, that was only a thing for, like, maybe 2 or 3
Yeah.
years, and then
Yeah.
it was
It
defunct
was pretty
immediately.
obscure.
If I can find it, I'll start making presentations every week.
I got rejected by Mr. Stanley for doing, was it Offspring come out and play? He wouldn't
Yep,
let me
it's
do
too
that.
violent, you fucking
Well,
heathen.
it's about race riots.
Yeah, I know, but
So we
I
all,
remember when I
so we
handed
all
that
did
paper
pro
with the
wrestling
lyrics, he's like,
projects.
no.
I will say this, Luger is at least selling the proper arm the entire time. He's not switching which arm he's selling. He's doing a good job.
Since people have no idea what the hell we're talking about, there was this program that we had in class called Hyper Studio.
It was basically PowerPoint.
Which
It was a
PowerPoint,
it was
but
a
it's-
precursor to PowerPoint.
Well, it's more geared toward multimedia instead of professional presentations. And
Ooh,
we
Savage
all-
took a swing at the ref.
many of us just ended up, because we were obsessed with wrestling, ended up doing, basically we were making music videos is what the project was. And we all did wrestling themes. I did the Ultimate Warrior. I think Zach did Sting.
Yeah.
There were a few
I
other
did.
ones.
Seth did Randy Savage.
I did Who Made Who by
Yes,
AC/DC.
yes, you did.
And that was, I don't know, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like 5th or 6th grade, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Sixth grade.
No, it was like
6th or
7th or 8th
7th.
grade.
It was so awesome that we're still talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I did Crow Sting, so it had
You
to be at
know,
least at that point.
We're kind of glossing over this match because we've seen a lot of this. I think this is the best Luger match we've seen. Like, he's selling like a human being and not like a frickin' moron. Like, it's not so distracting this time. They're both selling well. They're both selling their proper parts of their body that have been worked on for the match.
This is like a legit wrestling match. It's gone for several minutes, which most matches on the show don't go.
Several
You know.
minutes.
By golly.
You just treated a Mongo describing how he would like to sodomize Jimmy Hart with a megaphone.
Huh.
Oh,
Good.
Nice knee lift from Luger. I'd like to see Luger just expand his offense a little bit more. I just don't know if he has the ability to do so. I mean, it's pretty white bread standard stuff.
Yeah.
But like they're presenting this match is that both these guys are gassed out, they're at their limit, they're both hurting. It's a knockdown, drag out fight.
Wouldn't get by with that today. With
They got a wellness policy
wellness
now.
policy.
That's right.
They don't take steroids. At least they're not provided them by their employer.
Mhm.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious looking at Triple H that he doesn't touch the stuff anymore.
Right, of course.
Yeah, he has shrunk a bit, but
I think there's actually a point where no man can look as big as he does without help.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. I mean, that's why you put 40 to 50 pounds of artificial muscle on a 200-pound frame, and that's when quads get ripped off the
Right,
bone
yeah.
and shit. That's why that happens.
Yeah, no, I mean, just, look at the difference between a world's strongest man competitor. Not to say that they're not on the juice, but a legitimate, huge, strong person versus
Yeah.
someone.
They
who's
usually
doing
have a
pretty-
little bit of a gut.
Right,
Like, they're barrel-chested. They aren't real cut up.
right. Unless you're Magnus Magnuson.
No
So we
idea
have
what that
we
is.
have an exposed turnbuckle. I think Jimmy Hart took that off.
Yeah.
Oh, Luger takes it and shitty ref bump that is not believable at all.
Yeah, Luger either didn't come back hard enough, the ref maybe was a little far back.
Fans love this.
Elbow drop, but the ref's out. Oh, crowd's popping for something.
Oh,
Flair. Is he in a sweater? No. He's got nuts. Shut that kid up.
He's marking out for Flair.
Yeah, no. He likes the finish to this match.
Flair runs out. Waffle Savage with some nuts.
Now hit Jimmy Hart.
Oh, Luger's gonna be world champ, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And Hogan,
that is the best reaction Hogan's gotten since Nitro started.
Yeah.
Like they actually popped for him there. So Hogan is there. Of course, he's got to be out in the main event.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to run into the ring and pin him, and when the ref comes in, he's going to win the belt.
It's like a WrestleMania 9
no
finish.
Shit.
I'm sure he pitched the idea.
Every Monday he just comes in, in the afternoon. Can I win the title?
No, I'm
Can I win the title?
What do you think Luger and Savage are talking about right now?
Oh, he stops the count. That's bullshit.
DQ. That's a DQ.
Yep. So Luger is going to win by DQ because Hogan screwed him out of the title, basically.
Yeah. I'm glad they went with that.
Yeah, I mean, that at least makes sense from a rules standpoint because you're thinking who is he trying to help?
Right.
Oh, he hit Sting, tried to get in the middle, and he hit Sting. And Hogan looks flabbergasted.
Maybe you should check on him.
Fuck him up, Sting.
How great would it have been the main event of Starrcade in 95 was this?
Yeah.
Just babyface.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It would have been like Hogan Warrior from WrestleMania.
It'd been
6.
pretty big.
It would have been amazing. I think it would have been better
Hogan
than
would have never have done it because he would have been booed out of the building.
I know.
That's why that never happened.
Yeah, WCW fans wouldn't have booed Sting.
No, they would put, even if Sting turned heel, they wouldn't cheer Hogan over Sting.
He tried to turn heel and they didn't let him.
Yeah, he's one of the few people. It's kind of like when Steve Austin turned heel at WrestleMania 17. First of all, it was in Houston, Texas.
Right.
He's a heel, and people cheered him anyway.
Well, his gimmick as a face is the heel gimmick, so it's kind of hard.
When Austin turned heel, the fans just turned heel with him.
Yeah, basically. So,
this is the exact same thing we've seen.
Yeah, basically.
14 episodes.
Sting says he's on Hogan's side, and they all yell at each other for a couple minutes. So we've got about 4 minutes left in the show here. Well, I tried to pull Luger off of you, and you punched me, so fuck off.
This is also the same angle they used with Sting in late 96, early 97.
With only it was Sting and Luger instead of Sting and Hogan.
Right, exactly. And he's a crazy motherfucker.
Because he's off his meds. Don't care. Yeah, remember Fall Brawl like 3 months ago when he's like, I don't trust this guy?
That's his penis.
Penis joke, insert here. So once again, we end Nitro with a boring promo and probably an even more boring outro from Bischoff and the boys.
Oh, for sure.
I'm okay.
Grant's dead, everybody.
Okay.
Dropped his water bong.
Hey, the stash is growing back.
Yep,
in.
he is. He's growing that in. So pretty much the Dungeon of Doom sort of not as present, which I'm okay
it's a
with.
good thing.
It turns out that they don't sell pay-per-views.
So next week it's Hogan and Sting against Flair and Double A.
Cool. Has potential, I guess.
And Hogan basically just tells Sting to keep Luger away from him.
Hogan's not exactly the greatest tag team worker.
No.
Sting's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hogan's just there for a hot tag,
right?
And a Hulk up and a run wild.
It annoys me quite a bit that the WCW logo was always plastered all over Hogan's ring gear.
Yeah, that seems kind of strange.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, these are the people that are paying my checks.
Right. Like, I just don't. Like, really, are you watching this and you don't realize it's WCW? Your only tip-off was the 1/8 of an inch fucking logo on Hogan's thigh?
You know that he just, like, went to the store before, like, on Sunday night and bought that.
He's like, hey, this is funny. This is funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on the desk on
like,
live television.
It's like Burt Reynolds. Yeah, it's a bouncy sack with a tail in it. It's funny.
It's a big hat.
I hope he throws it at Mongo.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's bigger than a normal hat. He had to look at the script. He's like, yeah, Hogan, that's who I'm talking about. Oh, God, just get Mongo off of there.
Well, Clay, you'll get your wish eventually. Unfortunately, what they end up doing with him is worse.
True.
Yeah. Yep, he joins the Horsemen, and which is probably right up there in the ranking of Horsemen with Paul Roma, and yeah.
Well,
all right. So
one more down.
Hope y'all enjoyed that. That that last segment took a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, they made this episode 6, 7, 8 minutes longer just to have that Hogan promo at the end. Hogan had to get his shit in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they did that. So kind of a waste of time. Not really anything real riveting. So what the hell's going on over there?
Violence.
Jesus.
Days when my kid's here for the podcast.
I can put. Don't you have a playpen or something? Do they still have those? Is that still a thing?
Anyways, so we got what? 2 more Nitros before Starrcade.
I believe. Yeah, I think we got 2 more before Starrcade, and then we'll be into 1996 here before long.
What does the suffix "cade" mean? I know what a star is.
What the hell are you talking about?
Starrcade. What the fuck?
Like cade's like a gala. It's like an event.
Yeah, kind of like
a
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's like the debutante ball.
Yeah. The police.
All right, everybody. Well, that's it for another episode in the bag. And
basketball.
What?
Sorry.
All right, folks. We're done. We're tired. We're going home. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.